Hello everyone, it's Cathy Zilski. Welcome back to my channel and the craft/dining room. I am actually live today and I think that you can hear me because I can see comments coming in. This is a little different than a live premiere because with the premieres, I have already filmed something live and then I chop it down so that I can chat with you in the comments. Today, I can't chat in the comments because as you will see, I can't use my hands and make stuff at the same time, but I'm so excited to do this today. I see Kathleen, Fed Eugenia, Laura, Irma, lots of folks popping in, and I am so grateful to have you all here. This past week, I went live with Gina K, and it was just so chill and relaxed, and even though my video stream, for some reason, coming from my house was just not that great, I loved making live and I really want to get into the habit of going live. And right now there's no one home. Hubby's off teaching the youth of America and it's just me. So without further ado, hey, Lisa Hetrick is here. You must have finished your live. I had to leave early, so we're going to get into it. I hope everything works. Here's a little tip for you. If you're ever watching a stream and it starts to get blurry on you and you're like, Cathy, what's happening? Just quit YouTube, relaunch, and come back. You're going to be totally fine. And yes, and if you have very specific questions, I'm going to save a little bit of time at the end so I can just focus on the comments that I see coming in. And that way I won't leave anyone hanging. But as always, there are going to be links below that are linked to everything I'm using. And what else? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have had so much coffee. Also, I had to pull my hair up. I don't craft with the hair flowing. And when I was on Gina's live, there was way too much hair. So, shall we go to the table, my friends? And we will look at what we're going to do. All right? And again, so nice to see you. Suzanne, Robin, Lori, Leah, Sandra. Bonjour. Ça va, Sandra? Ça va bien. Okay, because I'm learning French. Let's talk products. Now today, and I see, again, I'm going to be a little distracted. Christine and Cindy and Suzanne, again, everybody's here. I love ya. I think now my nose started running because I got too excited, but here's what we're going to talk about today. I showed a little card on Gina's live, and I was using products from the new kit, Let's Celebrate. So this is the first time in a long time I've had Gina's whole kit to create with. And so I used the die, what was this die in the live with Gina. Now I don't have the card because someone won it and I sent it out that day, but check it out. I did make a sample. Isn't that fun? So that's just an example of what this looks like. And now I have another one if I want to make another birthday card. Isn't that cute? So I'm gonna set that aside. But I did send a card out and I can't even, oh gosh, I can't remember. I can't remember who it was, but we're all good. So this set is from Let's Celebrate. Now, I'm going to put that off to the side. I am also going to be using Gina's new art stencils. Now, this arrived yesterday. It arrived after, now let's see if I can get it open. It arrived after Gina and I went live because we were both going to use the stencils. And I'm excited to use these today because you have the little star shapes, you have the little dots, and you have the confetti. I might just use the dots, but I'm not completely sure. Okay, I just actually had an orchid that looked like it was trying to jump off my table. So I want to get started today, and I want to do a little more of the idea that I had the other day. Now, here it is. Okay, I'm going to show you this. So I showed this card on Gina's live, and we are going to do something like this, but it's going to be a little bit different. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So the first thing I want to start out with is some cardstock. And I'm going to be using all Gina K white layering cardstock. And let me grab my magical MISTI. And again, hello to Linda, Sherry, Diane. Now, hopefully the chat will show on the replay too. I assume that it does. It's been a really long time since I've done a full-on live on YouTube. So, hey, got people in from Saskatchewan. Yeah, I have no idea. It's like a, what's that movie? The plant movie? Little Shop of Horrors. It's like Little Shop of Horrors in here. Okay, now I'm going to make a slice of cake, all right? So we've got this stamp set, and I also want you to see in Gina's kit, there are all these dies, and they come detabbed on these wonderful magnet backers. So I'm going to set this one aside, and I'm going to set this one aside because you may not know this, but this little friend up here, that's for the top of the cake to give it some dimension. However, I am not going to stamp. I'm going to ink blend over this friend, okay? Oh yes, Winnie, I'm really live. That's what's hilarious. Now, I mean, so the thing is, oh, and actually, you know what, while we're here, no, I'm gonna focus on one thing at a time. I am actually live right now, and this is a whole new world. It was Jasmine, right? A whole new world. Thank you. You don't know what's going to happen, but you could, I mean, maybe you know this or not, but like I craft in my dining room, and usually people might be here, and it makes it really hard to do this because if someone's behind me, I get very self-conscious. All right, I'm going to do, well, how do we do this again? Do you go like, okay, rabbit hole. Let's try this. I'm priming my tool. All right. Hey, Diane, you are here. I'm not going to get eaten by my plants, but I am going to, oh gosh, lots coming out. I am going to powder up my cardstock before we stamp down. What I'm going to do is a little bit of emboss resist. Okay, so here's what we got. Versamark. Going to go ahead and ink up my stamp. See, I can glance up and see comments, so it's kind of fun, right? I was actually asking my friend Simon Hurley some questions about his setup. He's got a really great setup. And one day in the future, I may take over my daughter's former room and turn it into a craft studio. It would be amazing. I could go live anytime I wanted. Of course, got my Debbie tool. And I think I would love it, but there's some logistic issues that would have to happen. Suddenly, Seymour, I actually had Little Shop of Horror on my brain the other day because I saw this. I saw someone singing Suddenly Seymour, which is such a great song. Okay. Good morning, Kirkland, Washington. For those of you who don't know, I grew up in Washington State. Look at that. You can actually see it. Can you see it? There it is. And, oh, you know what, though? While I'm doing this live, I'm going to go ahead and clean this. All right. I grew up in Washington State, and the other day I had someone reach out to me who is from my hometown of Everett, Washington, and we started emailing back and forth, and it turns out she knows the families of my best friend's husband, and, well, let's just say it's a small world. Okay, I need a piece of paper. Let me grab one. I lost it. All right, we're coming back around. All right. Yes, crafty friends, I'm completely live. Well, let's get one. Totally crafting here without a net. This is very exciting. Oh my goodness. And there's 260 of you here. Thank you. I tell you, I'm not even sweaty. I just want you to know. All right. So I am going to grab my clothespin. How many of you know about the clothespin? I mean, I use it in all my videos, but it's only because I learned it from Gina. And never are my little fingers ever burnt. All right, I'm going to bring in some fine detail white powder, like that. Just sprinkle that on. Now, hopefully, because of the, yeah, that worked beautifully. Look at that. Look at all the powder slid off, right? Because we used anti-static. If you have problems, I'm telling you, with your powder, oh, that's a little excessive. If you have problems with your powder sticking to your paper, okay, see where it's stuck there? Right there. That's because my thumb. That's because I'm a greasy meatball. All right, put that down there like that. You need to get anti-static. Whether you like the bag, I've also been using this new tool from Tailored Expressions, but the Rabbit Hole Designs one works fantastic. And thank you, Christine. I love you too. Don't tell my husband. Okay. Anywho, I'm going to drop you there. We have so many supplies floating around right now. It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess back here. Oh, look, there's a sequin on my, yeah. All right, let's, see that? It's all just where you stamped. Beautiful. Okay. And you could, yes, I could have done clear on this. I don't know. I don't have clear from Gina though. Does she make a clear? Well, I don't know. So here we go. Let's melt the powder. Beautiful. All right. I'm just curious for friends who are watching, how's the picture? Is the picture decent? I hope it's decent. All right, let's get some Gina K blender brushes. And I do keep my Gina K brushes kind of separate for Gina projects. And let's zoom in a little, shall we? Oh, she does. Okay, shoot, I didn't know she did. Let's bring this in just a little bit so we can see that. And is the picture good out there? I'm curious because I'll tell you a little story. I am not, oh great, okay, crystal clear. That's all I need to know. I'm not watching this on any other monitor because I can see the comments in the app that I use to live stream. And I just felt like it probably was not needed to take away any more bandwidth. Okay. What I want to do is create a, well, but do I want to use that color? You know what? I'm going to use Dusty Rose, which is one of my favorite Gina K colors. And we're just going to do a little bit of Emboss Resist ink blending. Now, where's my paper towel? I literally said, oh, there we are. Oh my gosh. See, I think if I took over my daughter's bedroom upstairs, because she no longer lives here, she has a place now and she's a grown A woman. You know what I mean? And then I could have everything I need where I need it all the time. And isn't that really the goal of any self-respecting crafter? I think it is. But what I don't see here is a microfiber. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, everything's coming up roses. Okay, let's bring in some color. We're just doing a little layer cake, right? Someone actually asked me, I think they left a comment on my YouTube channel. They said, Kathy, how did you get that cake with the dots? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Hey, Vicki Donnelly, I see you showing up. Look at that. People are showing up. If you build it, they will come. I didn't invent that. Okay. Now, one of the things I want to talk about too, and I do mention this in my video, if you ever take your brushes and they start to feel a little crispy, you know, just kind of crunchy, this is another nice thing to have a paper towel, kitchen towel, whatever, because it will, what's the word? It loosens your brushes. I also do it on my Simon Says Stamp Positively Everything tool because of the nubs, and it will just get everything soft and flowy again. So if you're ever like, what happened to my, don't panic. A sleeper sofa. Okay, so here's the story, friends. And see, now, if you are watching this video and it's the first time you've ever come to my channel, I want you to know this is going to be a little bit of a different experience for you. By the way, I'm bringing in sweet mango because I'm usually more focused and I'm not going to meander as much, okay? But I'm going to meander today because you know what? What is life in live crafting if you can't meander? The meander is this. I have an office upstairs. It is not set up for a craft room. It just would never work. But it could become the new spare bedroom, and I would move into her old room. By the way, this is Wild Dandelion. So there's potential here. We just have to convince a man I like to call Dan Zilski. All right, we're blending this. We're blending. Okay, that's beautiful. Wild Dandelion is a firecracker. I love it. Okay. That was the first. Oh, I'm going to give a shout out to Kirsty. I don't know how to pronounce your name though. Is it Norwegian? My Norwegian is not good. I'll tell you someone else whose Norwegian is not good. My son, he didn't do so well in his Norwegian class, but we're not here to talk about that. All right, I'm just kind of blending that transition a little more, you know, coming in here. See, and the thing is, Catherine, Bailey, that's a good idea, except we don't even we have an eat-in kitchen that's wonderful. And most of the time, it's fine for all of our purposes. So, you know, it's a thing. Kirsty. Okay, there we go. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, and I'm going to do this too. I need to, because I don't think I left enough room, I need to blend a little more of the Dusty Rose for the top of the cake. And I don't care if this looks good or bad. I kind of actually just want it to be a little darker because I'm going to just let that, I'm just going to let that sit like that. Okay. Blending is, well, it's almost, this part's done. Okay. Moving our brushes away. Things are going flying. Now, let's grab our microfiber cloth. See, I do need to convince my hubby. It is a good idea, though, because, you know, Mama makes the money. Did I just say that out loud? I did. But, you know, this is my career. This isn't, I mean, making YouTube videos, this has been something that has changed my professional life. I'm not going to lie. And for the better. So for the better. Okay. Let's cut our cake, all right? Now, here's what I'm going to do. I want it to be a little closer, like that, right? I'm going to get out my pink tape. By the way, this is Easy C tape, and I got it from Simon Says Stamp, and they sell this tape in multiple colors, and I just think it's kind of fun to mix up your colors. All right, how about that crop? See that right there? Because the cake is, I was going to center it on the other one, but once I saw some demos being done, I decided we're going to try this. And sometimes when you've just finished ink blending, the tape doesn't want to stick right away. So this may shift. And also, I just want to welcome everyone who just came on and who's just showing up for the first time. Welcome to my channel. It's lovely to have you. I'm Cathy Zilski. I make things. Okay. I need to grab my, oh, someone hit the thumbs down. Well, okay. Namas go. Okay. I'm going to bring up my machine now. And here's the thing. Normally, I would prefer to use my Gemini. Let's see if I can zoom out a little again. But to get up and go to where it is, it's just not going to work. So we're just going to zoom out a little here for you. All right, there. Okay. Now, Pauline wants to know: is there going to be a petition? You know, I should do it. It would. Well, I just need to talk clearly. That's all. He's a reasonable man. Okay, we're cutting out our slice of cake, and I'm using my. I know I wish I had a Tom. I have a good friend who I adore. I met him years ago in the corporate world. His name is Tim. He is a darling human being. And there have been many days where I've thought it would be hilarious to have him in the background on a video. We've talked about it for years. Someday it might happen. But there is my cake. And I'm just going to get my tape moved aside and my dies off to the side for now. That's my cake piece, okay? That's piece number one. Now, I'm going to put my machine down on the floor. And now I have another idea. And this is where I think it could be fun. Let's grab this new friend, my little blending mat, because I think this is really cool. And I've purchased one of these, and the other one is the Make Art Station, and I'm kind of using them interchangeably. But right now, I'm looking for a piece of cardstock, okay? Yeah, isn't that cute? Now, we are going to pop this up. I'll keep this over here just so you remember what it is we're doing. Some alcohol. Yeah, Dan is a very reasonable person, but he is also very, what's the word? Practical. That's all I'm going to say. He takes some convincing. Okay, I want to make a panel with some of these colors, right? So let's bring the colors back in because I think this will be cute. Now, I could be wrong. But here's what we're going to do. Oh, I didn't know Christina was live this afternoon. I just saw that. You know what? You can take your pick. Christina's amazing. Also, I adore her, and she's a good friend. And I'm lucky that I get to work with her now as a Simon stamp designer, because she's fantastic. All right, seeing comments coming through. Let's pick up and look at the first layer. Okay, so simple, right? And now I'm just going to do that. Flip it. Magnet. Oh, it lifted my whole thing. And I'm going to, oh, I should have done this. You know what? I'm just going to use a Kleenex. I was going to blow my nose with this, but instead I'm just going to wipe away some of the ink. And let's bring in some of the sweet mango. Christina, I didn't know. I didn't want to overlap with my friend Lisa Hetrick because Lisa went live today. And I usually try to be mindful of this, but you know what? It's totally fine. I know that it's a lunch hour and not everyone can make, you know, these types of things. And there is going to be a replay, although I'm not going to do what Christina does, which is edit it down. I'm not really even sure how she does that. So I think we're going to be, yeah, I got to ease back into the live game, you know? All right. Now, lift, lift. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, these little dot stencils are so fun because, oh, let's see, I'm just trying to offset a little. It doesn't, you can do whatever you want, and I am not going to use the other layers. That's what's very cool about this stencil set, and I don't think I linked, maybe I did. Again, after I finish the live, I'll go back and make sure that I have everything linked, because sometimes I forget. There's a lot going on, people. But it's a joy. But with these stencils, just by taking little dots, you can just create one whole look that looks like, let's see, it's so loud, that looks like that. Isn't that fun? I think that is so fun. And now look at that. It matches. Oh, we like it, right? We think it's good. You know, do I want to add a little more though? Because here's the thing. I think we're going to leave it. My temptation is to go with more, but sometimes, friends, you got to walk away. You got to say when. Like Laura Basson says, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Okay, let's get this out of the way. And I am going to grab another thing from my Gina K collection. We're coming back and we're going to do some more stamping. Well, you know what though? Actually, I'm going to set this aside and we're going to stamp next, because if I plan this correctly, we're going to be able to do multiple things at once. I am going to get another piece of white cardstock. Is that going to work? Yeah. And let's see here. I'm going to take the one that I ink blended on already, because I feel like saving paper right now. Look at me, saving paper. How's everyone doing out there? We doing good? Flipping back to Christina. Oh, Christina's in an after show. What time did she go live? I feel terrible. I hate to, what's the word? Do something that overlaps with one of my friends. But here's what we're going to do next. Sorry, that's a little loud. We're going to stamp a few things here. I'm going to stamp birthday wishes. I am also going to stamp let's celebrate. And I am going to stamp a candle. Okay. Oh, hello, Minnie. Seeing people joining still. She went live an hour before you. Okay. Oh, that's right. Christina changed her time, and that might mean I need to figure out, because I've been asked by folks have said, Kathy, do you have a schedule for your live? And the answer is I don't, because this is the first one I've done in a very long time. I'm going to show you this though. I showed this on Gina's live, and Gina had said to give a shout out to Deb. It has leather on it. And it's just to prime a stamp. Now, the two others I've used, but the one in the middle, I haven't. And it just helps to prime your stamp so that it stamps beautifully. Isn't that cool? All right. All right. So it's called the Little Debbie Primer. It's kind of cool. I had been using it for a while before I shared it because I wanted to know, is there a point to this? And truth is, I think that there is. So it works. I'm going to powder up this piece of cardstock. And this is just the Gina K layering weight. Okay. With my little rabbit hole tool that I now actually know how to use. And let's see, I am going to get the Versamark. I'm getting distracted. All right, let's ink this up also with the Versamark. We're going to make a couple greetings, and I'm going to have you help me decide which one I use. But the true story is, you know how sometimes Jess, that little tool is going to be linked below. It's either down there now in the description, or it's going to be there after the fact. I'm not sure if I had it listed in the supplies, but I will go through afterwards and make sure they're all here. And I know many of you watching probably know this, but anytime, let's see, how does that look? You know, I think that's going to be great. Let's get this out of the way. Anytime you shop with one of my links, an angel gets a MISTI. Just kidding. That's not true. I already lost my folded piece of paper, so let's do a second one. That's not true at all, but I like to say that. But they are affiliate links, and I always appreciate that because that allows me to keep on keeping on. Believe me, it's pretty awesome. Okay, let's grab the fine detail gold. I like to use gold with, the description below. Okay, Lady Fair, I need to update it. I think I updated it. If you go out and refresh and come back, there should be links under there. I thought that I had them. Oh my gosh, I don't think I put enough powder down, but you'll see, it'll be good. Yeah, if you just quit the stream and come back, I thought that I had the links, but if not, they will be there literally within 5 minutes of me being done with my stream, because I will go up to my main computer and I will update. I can't find anything right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Lost my Swiffer cloth. Okay. Now I'm going to blow on this. Actually, see that? That looks good. There's not a lot of extra powder. If you do, though, keep your dry brush. And just... I don't think I have this brush listed, but I love this thing because it's an angled shader. And it's firm, and it lets you kind of get into areas and get those things. All right, let's grab the heat tool. Sorry, I have to blow my nose again. All this talking. All right, thank you for saying the links are there. It's, yeah. Let's do some more. Thank you, ladies. I'm glad to see they're there. All right. Oh my, that looks super good. Look at that. Oh, and now there's sun coming through. Please don't come out, sun. See this over here? Oh. Okay, let's grab all the dies that we need. So I need happy birthday. I need little baby candle. There we go. And I'm going to try something else too. I gotta see if I do have them here. Okay, we're gonna tape this stuff into place for die cutting. Do I find, Jennifer, when it gets old, the embossing powder, does it work as well? You know, that is a good question, because this embossing powder is well, it's one of my favorites, but I feel like the humidity, all of those things definitely can affect the outcome, you know, and where I live, sometimes it's either ungodly humid, yeah, don't blow my knee, thank you, or it's incredibly cold and dry. So I find that the powder actually can be affected by that as well. I'm going to pull this in for a second. So it's hard to say, you know. All right. How are you doing out there? Good? I'm peeking up at the comments, and I appreciate you for being here. I really do, because, you know, you have choices with your time. You don't have to be here. And I'm grateful. Now here's what I'm going to do that's kind of fun. I was talking to Gina about this the other day. I have this, oh, and I didn't link these either, but I will. This is an amazing little set from Gina that works with her pre-printed sentiment strips, but it also works with a number of her greetings. So I thought, would that one work? Oh, I think it does. Can you see that? Sorry. I love saying, can you see that? Because you're literally zoomed into my table. Okay, let's see if we can get that straight and centered. Like that. Does that look good? Got a little at the top, a little at the bottom. I think we're going to give it a go. I don't know yet if I'm going to use that, but I'm going to pop this over here. And the other thing I'm going to grab while we're here, the sun is coming through. It was supposed to be cloudy all day. Here's the other thing, friends. I craft in the dining room, and we don't have curtains, and we don't have shades. I have lived here since 1993. I don't know what the math is on that. I'm going to use the smaller of the two from Master Layouts 1. Dan and I, sometimes it takes us a while to do things. I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, I'm going to trim this down a little. Well, hello in Texas, Mom of 5, my little Duluth friend up there. We love Duluth. All right, I'm going to get this centered to get lots of the dots. I think that's very cute. Is it me? I don't know. I'm definitely feeling it. Okay, we've got everything in place. Let's move those so I don't lose them. I'm going to zoom out a little bit for you because I got to bring the die cut machine back in. Will there be booping today? True story. I don't like to give credence to negative comments. I try not to. And I'm going to have to put a blind, I'm going to have to hang something there in a minute if this sun doesn't go away. It's supposed to be cloudy. But someone did leave a comment today, and I just chose to remove them from my channel and block them. That's all I'm going to say. Actually, that's not true. They said, please stop the booping. It's childish. And that's exactly how I read comments like that. You know, I just want you to know. That's how I read it. And well, yeah, we don't have time for that. You know, it's like, what? You just don't. We don't have time for the negativity in the crafting. So let's not, let's just not. Okay, let's move this aside. Now this tape is really quite nice because check it out. It really doesn't stick. And that was pressed down and die cut. So I cannot say enough good things about Easy C tape. So now we have birthday wishes. Let's celebrate, and you'll see why I did that one because I might change my mind. Shiny goodness. Victoria, I'm childish too. It's just, life is short. Life is short, and we have a lot of big, heavy things. There's a lot of big, heavy things in reality all over the country, all over the world right now, and carving out a little space of joy, you can do it. There's nothing wrong with that. And if something brings you a little bit of joy, you know what? You just got to stay with it. I've been doing public crafting for a long time. And I think finally at almost 56 years old, and yes, my birthday is next week, so who knows what's going to happen next week. Life's just too dang short. So let's have some fun. And if fun isn't in your wheelhouse, that's okay. Just go find another wheelhouse. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Ooh, getting my workout. And I need to think about this because let's bring in the pieces. Oh, and let's zoom in here a little bit. So you can have that sound too. Now, what I have to decide, and I'm actually going to stand up here and try to block some sunlight. Yeah, it's a little better. How's that? That's not bad. Okay. I have to decide something. Now, if I were channeling my inner Gina K, I might map this, but I don't know if I'm going to do that today. Instead, and I've got a piece for I'm going to start getting some stuff to pop this up. All right. Oh, am I rolling over my microphone? Hold on, friends. I'm trying to disconnect from a system. Oh my gosh. Come on now. There we go. I'm going to get some foam tape going. You know, Victoria, I don't understand that either. I think people express their unhappy wishes when they are unhappy or in pain. Maybe they don't even know it. Maybe it's really repressed and deep down. I've had a lot of therapy, friends, and I learned a lot about myself and how I used to express my frustrations and pain and anger. And you know what? I am much happier living in reality, showing up every day, and doing the best that I can. See, in a live, I can actually wax a little philosophic. Okay, that looks good. Now, let's get, I might as well just stick with foam tape because I'm here. And it's good stuff. Although, I'm going to need to split one in half. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Like that. All right. Sandra, go make food. Vous pouvez manger? I think that's you can eat. I don't know. I'm working on my French. Okay. Now, I'm also going to pop up the top of the cake. I mean, the things you can control, that is an interesting thing. One of the things that my therapist, who I still talk to her once a month or almost once a month, she talks to me a lot about control and the illusion of having control over anything. And, well, let's just say it's helped me. Okay. That's not fun. Okay, the size of the foam tape, Helen, this is the 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, and I also, see, this is what I'm not sure yet. Here's what we've got to talk about. I'm going to bring this down. This is actually my favorite part of the design process. This candle might need to be smaller. My favorite part of the process is just creating the finished design because I just want a single candle. I also have to die cut a little bit of yellow. So how about I'm going to grab the die because Gina included, there's 2 layers to it. I think I'm only going to do, let's get you up, 1. Slide that there. Although I could also cut a little orange. Ooh, look at that. Now, I want you all to look at this, and I'm going to cut this right at my feet because if I have to pick up that die cut machine one more time, I think I might pass out. But you'll be able to hear me, and I'll talk to you when we do this. I love this little flame, so let's cut it out. But my favorite part of card making is when you've got all your pieces. Oh. And you're ready to start the design and assembly because it's just so fun. All right. I can't wait to show Gina this card too because she's just a sweetie. She is what you call a salt of the earth. What you see is literally what you get. Oh no, there it is. She's the real deal. She's the real deal. And I love real deals because they make the world a much better place. Okay, let's grab a few things. I need some glue and I need some dot runner. Oh, I got it all. I got it all here. Oh, and then I need to figure out which greeting. So I can't glue anything down until I know what I'm doing. So let's just take a look like that. Actually, would this look better on a Dusty Rose card base? Oh shoot, guys, I don't have a Dusty Rose card base ready. Let's grab our mic. I'm going to walk across here. You take a look at that and let me know in the comments. Do you think this card would look better on white or Dusty Rose? Because I'm going to cut a piece of Dusty Rose here. We might do it. Let me go over to the cutter. I have this mic that actually has about a 60-foot cord, so I could literally walk all over this space. And there we go. My paper trimmer is nowhere near my workspace. And that would be another thing, just to have a ginormous table. What do I think? Dusty Rose or white? It's so hard to know. But I think I want you to see the difference. Dusty Rose is a beautiful color. Oh, see, I actually, and I love white card bases, but look at that. You know what? I kind of feel like It brings it alive. Now here's my little flame. Don't lose that. But what if I did, this is why I was thinking a smaller greeting could be really sweet, even though I love this, and I do. Boy, I don't know. Think about that while I'm making the card base, because I'm torn. I'm torn. I could also make 2 cards. I mean, I'm not going to make 2 cards today because that's just crazy. But now here's the thing, and I think I'm correct on this. I don't think Gina has a coordinating envelope in Dusty Rose. Dusty Rose, though, I'm telling you, it's one of my favorites. Oh, it's such a beautiful ink color. It stamps beautifully. Oh, I just saw the word Simon pop up. Does that mean my friend Simon's here? I could do that. I could put that on the inside, or I could just stamp. I could just stamp on the inside. Ah, you just gave me a great idea. Okay. I know that the Dusty Rose is not, what's the word? It's not as heavy. It's more of a, I think this is like maybe 100-pound cardstock, but I'm still going to tape it closed. And then let's get these over here. And I'm going to pop this card base on. I think I will stamp something early. Oh, someone just wished me a happy early birthday. Oh, I could. Now, Diane, I could make an envelope. I could, but I don't know if you've ever seen the video where I made an envelope. Let's just say it wasn't pretty. Okay, I can't see what I'm doing now with this new camera setup that I have. So let's see if I can get that lined up. How does that look? Good, good at the top. Press, okay. I like the Dusty Rose. I think that's really nice. And Winnie, I don't. If the cardstock is light enough so that I can actually see it no problem, I probably won't do anything that's a white panel on the inside because I don't really need to, you know. But what I think I might do here, I might cut the cake down a little. Let me grab, I'm going to grab a little scrapbook adhesives. This is just a little strip foam, okay? Oh, well, thank you, Elizabeth, for saying I'm fun to listen to. I'm going to have to remind my husband of that later when I talk to him and he looks at me with a stare that says, why do you keep talking about a custom craft room? And I'll just be like, honey, come on. Mama needs it. No, we don't have that kind of relationship. Trust me. I mean, I don't think we do. All right, I'm going to pop this on here just for a quick, easy bit of dimension. Now, see, okay, here's something that I am kind of loving. Bringing this down, and bringing that down. I kind of like the smaller greeting. I kind of think it's fun. And actually, I mean, it could be a little off to the side. No. You know me, I like centered. I feel like if I do this, right, if I were to put it over the center cake like that, oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? You want the candle to go down a little, Vicki? I think it needs to come down a little too, because I still have to put a flame on top. I know this is really fun, but it's covering up too much. This was my initial idea, and I'll show you. Where's that other card? Well, now I can't even find it in this hot mess of a room. I could use this on the other card. I think I'm going to proceed with the smaller greeting. Sometimes you just want it to be a little smaller, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit of the candle off. I'm going to make just do a little candle surgery, okay? No big deal. That way, when this comes here, and I'm going to tuck it behind. I mean, I think it's supposed to be on top, but I don't want to do it. So here's what we're going to do. Okay. Let's take our foam tape off. I think we're seeing a consensus of smaller greetings. Oh, put a slit in the front. Oh gosh, that's a really good idea, Betsy. But you know what? What if I messed it up? Now I'm getting nervous. All right, let's get the old tweezers out here and pick you up. And of course, I gotta do a little liquid glue. I actually, after this is over, I have to go pick up my son who's coming home for the weekend from college. And I told him, listen, I'll leave when I leave. I'm going live. You can't make me do anything. It's actually not true. He actually has quite a bit of sway. He's quite persuasive, that one. Okay, let's just pop that down like that. I think that looks straight. Yep. Okay. Oh, don't forget you have liquid glue on. All right. I need to slide it just a little bit like that. Yeah, good. Okay. I don't know though, because look, I already have. Oh, you know what? If I did though, then I'd have to pop it all up, Betsy. I would. And so I think because I don't want to pop it all up. I wanted to have the candle be flat on the cardstock. But I am going to think of this. I am going to remember you fondly, and I promise you, I'm going to try a slice at some point. Get it? Slice. Yeah, I didn't plan the nails, but you all know how much I love the manis. Manis are downtime. Manis are my kind of fun time in life. And there's a new spring collection out from Olive & June, and my kit is on its way. I just don't have it, and I'm super excited to see those colors. I enjoy the polished life. Okay, now that that's there, oh, easy, Kath. I'm just going to take a little dot runner like that, and gonna. Oh, Andy's here. Andy. Sorry, Andrew. Andrew's here. Hi, Andrew. Glad you're watching. Let's just go like that. See, little candle at the top. Kind of cute. Now I'm just going to take, well, it's so tiny. Everything's so tiny. Everything's so tiny. This is going on. Hey, I got 400 people here. Well, hello, you fine, fancy friends. All right, let's just go. Well, actually, I'm going to just put the liquid here like that. I don't know how far down I want to come, but I made my flame for anyone who's just, the current color, Estelle, this is Wild Dandelion. And we're just going to pop our flame on like that. Oh my gosh, Kathy, you got to push it onto the, got to let it set. There we go. Now, do you think it would be cute? Press. You know what? Do I have a Gina? I do have a block. Hang on here. Let's get one of my comfort blocks out. It's kind of big, but it's going to work. Let's just press. Okay. Should we layer in? Oh, am I going to do? Well, Vicki, I have a manicure video. I have one on my. Oh yeah, right. We do the flame, don't we? But push it real good. Dun 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 dun. I have a manicure video, but I could probably update it. Here's the problem with manicure videos. I love painting my nails in my bathroom. It's where I do it. I've got the perfect setup. It is a terrible location for filming. And I feel like with the pressure of having to film and make it look good, I don't know if I would enjoy that. I love showing the after. So I don't know. You never say never. I have a video. It's not, the best I've ever done. But look at that, right? Hello, little flame up top. Maybe I should have done more gold, but okay. Now this is where we bring in the small greeting, and oh, this is great. I'm gonna make it in an hour. Yeah. Oh, that video. Yeah, I've done a few videos of nails in the bathroom, and it's just not where you want to be. You know what I mean? It's just not where you want to be. Okay, I'm gonna pop this friend right here on that center of frosting or layer or whatever that is, and press. Yes, that is so cute. Now this has some good dimension going, doesn't it? Okay. Next things we need. I gotta do it. I gotta bring in, where's my new Simon bead tray? Well, I have a lot of bead trays. I can't find, oh, here it is. There it is. You get a pack of 4 triangle trays from Simon, and it's kind of cool because you can use them for all kinds of things. Here's a little hot tip though. they're jewels, not tools. Don't use your nails for things that you can use other tools for, because friends, that's how a good manicure goes bad. Okay. I love this. I think this is so cute. Okay. And yes, Wilma, here's the thing. Going live with Gina, like I said earlier, it just kind of made me think, hey, Kath, you can do this. You don't have to have, like, it doesn't have to be something Herculean or heroic. You can, you can just go live and see what shakes out. Not every card is going to be the greatest thing that was ever made, but if you stick to your what's the word? If you stick to your style and the colors you love, like I have a video coming this weekend where I'm basically using the same colors, and I have a whole message about that. What about that? Huh? I might need an extra. I don't know. I'm trying to decide. I might do 3 gatherings of 3. That's a lot of booping. That is a lot of the boop. But we'll see. I don't know yet. But yes, this has been fun. I mean, the technology's working. You know what? I don't... What do you think? Do you think that I should have go big or go stay home? I'm trying to decide. I like the 2, but maybe we could do this little friend there and that little guy there. It doesn't seem like it should matter, but there's always 3 groups of 3 is a nice number, and then you can get a little tuck under there too. But see, then wouldn't that be there like that? I tell you, the time that I spend figuring out sequin placement, you know what? Let's just be, if we're gonna be symmetrical, let's stop pretending like we're not. Let's get you. And that one looks mucky. Let's throw that. I don't like that one. Okay, that's better. How about that? And then that. Huh? I like it. Okay. Let's warn the dogs and the people who don't like to boop. It's coming up, friends. That's a lot of freaking boops. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's do it. And again, I love my little teeny tiny squeeze bottle. I don't think I linked these either, but like I said, I will work on making sure links are here for you. I'll take some good pictures. I'll post it to the social media. Boop. Boop. I don't want to cover up the cute confetti. Oh, it's a boop and swoop. Someone else told me to say that and I love it. Boop. See, that's why we like to mention, because we can boop and swoop. Oh, I think I actually love it. You know what? We're going to turn it because I need to be at the right angle here. So let's boop and swoop, then we'll go back. Okay. Boop. And coming back around. Coming around the mountain. And boop. So what do you think? Should I go live more often? I'm not even sweating. I'm going to tell you that. When I first went live, and I've only done a handful of them, I was sweating. I was nervous. And today I'm not at all, because I love sharing the process. Boop. And the last one. Boop. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I agree with you. I like it too. So let's take a look. Oh yeah, I love it. Now let me see here, friends. That is the finished card. I'm not going to stamp on the inside right now because I'm just going to, well, I mean, should I though? Because here's what you can do. And this could be kind of, well, this could be kind of cute. You can take a darker pink like that. And well, let's just do it. When in Rome, let me grab the stamp back. And I'm just going to free range stamp it, I think. Yeah, why not? I'm going to pick up the Birthday Wishes stamp here. I could just do it with Dusty Rose. Do you want to see it with Dusty Rose? Dusty Rose or Passionate Pink? Which one would you say would look best for the inside of the card? I'm going to let you come through with that while I open this up. And I will show you this. I'm going to grab another product that I haven't linked. Okay, but I don't think I have the magnets. Oh well, it'll be fine. Should we go dark? Free range stamping. Someone says they haven't had this much fun as you did today. Well, I like it. Dark, dusty rose. Oh, you guys, you're giving me choices. All right, I do need my magnet though. Well, you know what I can do here? I don't have the magnet. I'm just going to use the Make Art Station. And, well, no, I do need the magnets. Well, no. Okay, just like that. I'm going to put it right in there. You know what? I'm going to try the Dusty Rose. I don't want to do the die cut because then I think it would have dimension. And I don't want to see that cut out. But I'm going to save this for another card. I promise you that. And now, oh, Dusty Rose. It's going to give a great tone on tone, and I am going to free range stamp it. And I could regret this. Does that look like enough ink? I'm not very good at this. I mean, black would be good too, but this is going to be right in the center and stamp. I actually think that's going to be pretty straight too. Let it sit. Oh, I mean, it might, Holly. It might disappear. But I don't know. It's going to dry back, but it will remain. I think it will remain. So I don't think that's not too bad. What? And that is the finished card project. Let's see what happens when it dries a little. Now, there was a thing that I used to know how to do here. Let's see if we can do it. I'm trying to figure out how to do a split screen. Hi, I'm back. And if I can do the split screen, let's go here and go here. Nope. It's not going to happen. But split screen, come on now. You know you can do it. I just want to thank all of you for crop split select all. Okay. There we go. I got it. I got a split screen. Let me pull back a little from my face, and let's pull back a little from the split screen. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it right there. So now you can see the finished card. There we go. Well, hello and thank you. So thank you so much for joining me today for this live. I promise in the next half an hour, I'm gonna go and get links done and make sure that everything, if you're interested, it's all linked below. Gina's kits sometimes do sell out. They do. People love Gina. I'm one of those people, so I totally get it. And I don't know if anyone has any last minute questions for me. I'm happy to answer, but I've really enjoyed this today. I really enjoyed going live. And again, it's different than a premiere, right? The premiere, I can chat in the comments with you. A lot of people think it's live because I film my videos oftentimes live without a voiceover. I'm literally just in the room with the mic, the same setup. I'm just not live. But yeah, I'm going to try to get a schedule at some point on how I can do this on a more regular basis. I do not want to overlap with Christina because I love to support people. And if you do ask a question, check it out. Wait, can I do this? Yes. Dawn Young, will you do my nails? Well, I don't know, Dawn. I mean, I don't really get around other people, so I just wanted you to see that. Okay. Yes, and let's all, am I going to give this card away? Oh, Lydia, that is a good question. I would love to give this card away, but I don't have a Tom. And so I don't have someone to go through the comments. You know what I'm going to do? When the live stream repopulates, I will post in the comments, hopefully, who's going to win it. I'm going to go back through. I'm going to choose someone during the live and see, that's going to dry pretty well. And then I am happy to send you this card. Although, did I put too much? You know what? I put a little too much foam on the sides there. It's going to be fine. But yes, I will pick a winner from the live chat replay. I will pop that person's name into the comments or into the description box below the video within 24 hours. And then if it's you and you see your name, you email me at Cathy@kathysylski.com. I'll have all the info there, and I will send you the card. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. Again, I'm going to have all of the information for the supplies I use linked below. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for engaging, and thank you seriously so much for supporting my channel. It means the world to me. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.